we will wonder about the possibility of winning the lottery with the wonderful law of attraction. We have been able to gather opinions from a lot of experts on the subject, some of whom say no, that this is too selfish a goal, since you are trying to get something for nothing. However, there are those who also disagree with this perception, since they tell us that it has been demonstrated on countless occasions that the law of attraction can be used for anything, of course including winning the lottery, if that was our wish. On a very personal note, I must confess that I have tried. I also clarify that I have not won large amounts of money, but I must assure you that I managed to stop being a person who had never won a lottery prize and became a person who wins something most of the time he buys tickets. Most are small prizes or even just a refund, but sometimes considerable amounts. But the best thing of all is that they sporadically continue to grow bigger and bigger. This is more than enough for me to say that the following exercise works quite positively. Now, the same thing that happens with all the so-called reasons why it is not possible to win the lottery with the law of attraction is that they are just simple beliefs. Well, anyone who believes that they cannot experience something and that leads them to conflict with their beliefs will never experience it. That is, if they come to believe that it is impossible, then it will be impossible for them to win it. Now, and further defending the point of view that it is possible to win the lottery with the law of attraction, we must consider that the universe does not see any difference between whether you request a lottery prize, a new car, a better job, a relationship, a new house, or something else you could ask for. You must not believe that some of these things are too difficult for the universe to handle. Of course not. It is nothing more than our own perceptions, which make things seem too big or too small. It is time that in Light and Prosperity, we tell you how you should seek to win the lottery with the law of attraction. And to do this, you must start doing the same thing we all do to attract anything else. That is, start visualizing what you want daily. Remember that the more consistent you are, the more consistently you will begin to see positive results. It is true that not everything is that easy, as there are some common mistakes that people make when it comes to doing this. And these mistakes are often serious enough to create huge obstacles in the projection of your winning energy signal. That is the main obstacle that prevents them from having good results. In this video, we focus on 7 of the most common mistakes that, when considered, will be very useful to greatly increase your chances of winning the lottery with the law of attraction. Please pay attention and you will surely appreciate it. 1. Trying to win too quickly. It is true that it would be fabulous to quickly earn a large sum of money, which should not be impossible to do, but the probabilities should be very low for you to become a millionaire immediately. On the other hand, the odds will increase if you start winning small amounts at first and then increasingly larger and more frequently, eventually leading to a larger prize. Unfortunately, most people do not know this and feel that it is not working, so it is very common for them to fall into the following error. 2. Getting angry when you don't win or when you win little money? This error is very common. However, we must tell you that you must be very careful with it, since the message you are sending to the universe is very discouraging. Since you are showing anger because you won, then it will not return to you to grant. Instead of getting angry when you don't win or win very small amounts, and no matter how difficult it may seem, the best thing you can do is start celebrating every victory, even if it's just $1. And when nothing is won, just shrug your shoulders and say something like the following: "Okay, I'll win next time. I always win." You may not believe it at first, but the more persistent you are with this attitude, the faster it will become true for you. 3. Buy many tickets for the same occasion. Avoid that situation and keep your lottery spending in absolute moderation. Just because you buy a lot of tickets won't help you win faster. If you're not in the winning lineup, you're just not going to do it. Whether you buy 1 or 100 tickets. 4. Rule out intuition. This is in case you have had a feeling that you should always play a certain number in the lottery or buy a certain ticket instantly. You better pay attention to your hunches. The last time you received one of them and didn't do it, maybe you could have ended up making more dollars. 5. Avoid focusing on sparsity between views. Another very common mistake is when you are spending 15 minutes visualizing yourself winning the lottery, which is excellent. And yet you complain all the rest of the day, so you feel angry and frustrated for not having enough money. Visualizing yourself making money is not enough to transform your financial life. It is also necessary that you manage to align yourself with abundance. You must think positively about money as well as all forms of abundance at all times. 6. Wanting to win the lottery to solve your financial problems. This big mistake seems to make no sense, since after all, winning the lottery would solve a lot of financial worries, right? Actually, the problem is that you can't win the lottery when you have a mindset full of financial worries. You can only win if you have an abundance mentality. That means you need to resolve your mental focus now before you can allow the lottery prize to come to your side. 7. In closing, you should not feel desperate to win the lottery. It's impossible to win the lottery if you desperately need that money. The more needy and desperate you feel to have that money, the further away that prize will be from your reach. The reason is more than obvious. It is because of the feeling of need and desperation. That's why if you have those feelings, you will only experience situations where you will continue to feel needy and desperate. To win the lottery, you must feel abundant, just as you would be if you had really already won a great prize. Don't throw these tips overboard. Try to avoid all these errors, and we have no doubt that you will soon benefit from it. And don't forget to share them with your loved ones. Someone close to you also has a chance of seeing themselves winning the lottery. We hope your path is full of light and prosperity.
Type Amen if you feel abundant. Remember to like this video, and give thanks. Watch this important message right now.